Hi all, welcome to this video. This video is about TCS REST API testing interview questions which belongs to Postman. So this real interview questions is for experienced 1 to 6 years REST API testing Postman. So first question is what is Postman? So you need to explain what is Postman used for, what are the major items present in Postman application. Second one is what is authorization? How can you achieve authorization in Postman? So we have basic authentication and many separate authentications based on user password entry to multiple levels of authorizations. Those things we need to explain here. Third question is what are the 5 HTTP methods API request available? So they are asking about get, put, post, delete and options. So you need to explain all those things in detail. And fourth one is what is base64 encoding format. So when we are using this base64, why it is needed, those things we need to explain here. And the fifth question is what is the status code of 301? So we need to explain why it is used. REST API testing Postman questions. You are requesting a URL with proper authorization, but you get 404 instead of 200 success. So this is what you are expecting. 200 success is what you are expecting, but you are getting a 404. So you need to explain what is happening inside the particular call and what happens to the particular call, why it is getting the 404. What is 404? So 404 is basically page not found. So you need to explain why it is coming instead of 200. Second question is we need to explain error codes for 404 and 500. So 500 is generally internal server error and 404 is page not found, but you need to explain it in brief. Third question is URL. URL is given https:// request dot in slash users. So authentication is username is Postman and password is password. So how you add this URL and user authentication and found the response. So you need to make a basic call. So the operation is not mentioned here. It is get or post, but we can, based on the URL, we can get that it is a get call. So we need to add a basic authentication with username and password, and the URL should be added in the get methods. And we need to get the call, execute the call. So we will get the response of this particular URL here. REST API testing Postman. So when I requested a URL's response, it returns me the web page instead of response. How can you handle this scenario? Most of the times it will happen. So we have to request the particular URL, but we need to make sure that that URL is linked with a method so that it will return some JSON format response or raw format response or text format or XML format response. So when you are getting a web page, then you can came to know that that is not the real URL. So it's a web pages URL. So you need to ask the team about the real URL you are going to get. Second one is how to save the response, and Postman is offering many saving options for the response, so you can just check with that on and you can tell them. Third one is how to add securities like broken user authentication. So broken user authentication is a separate topic, you need to learn from that one for adding the securities. And the final question is explain body, cookies, headers and test results. What are the output formats available in the body? So they are asking this question to know how you are strong in Postman application, how you are interacting with that application. So you need to explain the body content like pretty, raw, preview, visualize, and the response outputs like text format, JavaScript format, JSON format, HTML format, or XML format in detail. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Testing Labs A to Z.